When the alarm sounded, everyone panicked. Teachers locked classrooms, children cried, the principal called police. But the 67-year-old custodian Bill quietly moved down the hallway and confronted the intruder. In that moment, Bill's posture, voice, presence completely changed. Because 30 years ago, Bill Thompson had shown the same composure facing the enemy. Welcome to the real tale. Before we begin this powerful story of protective courage, hidden heroism, and unexpected leadership, tell me in the comments, what city are you watching from today? And if you believe stories like this deserve to be heard, hit that subscribe button. Real stories protect children. Oakwood Elementary School sat in the heart of a small town. Red brick buildings, wide playgrounds, and colorful doors that 480 students ran through every morning. Opened in 1952, this school had raised generations of families' children. It was a safe place, a peaceful place, a sanctuary of innocence that no evil could reach. Bill Thompson had been working here for 40 years, head custodian. At 67, he was tall, straight-postured, always in his clean uniform. Silver white hair, kind eyes, and a calm demeanor you never heard complaints about. He arrived every morning at 6, left every evening at 6. Teachers loved Bill. For 40 years, he'd never missed work, never been late, never caused problems. He kept classrooms spotless, fixed problems immediately, found children's lost toys. Children called him Uncle Bill. Teachers called him Mr. Thompson. For everyone, he was a reliable, steady, and protective figure. What nobody knew, what nobody even thought to wonder, was that Bill Thompson had served 30 years in the United States Army. And not just Army, 75th Ranger Regiment, Special Operations Command, and Airborne Division, elite of the elite. Bill's hands hadn't just done cleaning. Those hands had conducted paratrooper missions, participated in hostage rescue operations, served his country in direct action raids. Sergeant First Class William Thompson, warrior, leader, and protector. But that was another life, another man. The Army had taught him tactical thinking, team leadership, and staying calm in life-and-death situations. 40 years of school service had taught him to love children, be patient, and serve quietly. Most days, these two worlds never met. Until that Tuesday morning when everything changed. It was 10:30 a.m., second recess. Children were running in the hallways, teachers were preparing lessons in their classrooms. Bill was organizing supplies in the janitor room. A normal day, normal routines, until the sound of breaking glass at the outside door. Bill looked up. That sound wasn't normal. It wasn't an accident. It was intentional. Then the shouting began. "Lockdown! Lockdown! This is not a drill!" Principal Mrs. Patterson's voice echoed from the intercom, panicked but controlled. Bill came out of the janitor room. In the main hallway, children were running around. Teachers were gathering them into classrooms. Lockdown procedure, unauthorized school entry, potential threat. Bill's 30 years of training kicked in immediately. First, threat assessment. The sound had come from the main entrance. The intruder was probably there. Second, evacuation routes. Were emergency exits open? Were children safe? Third, action plan. What did he need to do? Bill went to his supply closet, took the fire axe, heavy but effective. Then he turned on his radio. "Mrs. Patterson, Bill, are the children in lockdown?" "Bill, police are on the way. You stay somewhere safe." "Copy, I'll check the perimeter." Bill walked toward the main hallway. Children's voices had stopped now. Good sign. Classrooms locked, lights off, procedure working. As he approached the end of the main corridor, he saw him. A man in his 30s, disheveled clothing, something in his hand, metal object, probably a weapon. He was looking at classroom doors, searching for a way to get in. Bill stopped. 30 years of Ranger training began working. Threat assessment, armed intruder, unknown intent, proximity to children, tactical situation, narrow hallway, limited cover, innocent civilians nearby, mission objective, neutralize threat, protect children. Bill shouldered the axe and moved forward. "Sir," he said, his voice calm but full of authority, "you need to leave here." The man turned, saw Bill, A 67-year-old man, janitor uniform, but his posture was different. Straight shoulders, balanced stance, eyes locked on target. "Get out of here, old man," the man said. "This isn't your business." "Sir," Bill repeated, his voice shifting to command tone. "Immediately leave the premises." The man approached Bill. "Who are you?" Bill cut him off. "I'm the man standing between you and those children." The man stopped. There was something in this old janitor's voice that couldn't be argued with. Authority, real authority. "You're just a custodian." "Sir," Bill said, bringing the axe to ready position. "Last warning, leave now." The man tried to attack Bill. Big mistake. 30 years of Ranger training took over. Bill used the axe handle to disarm the man, dropped him to the ground in one smooth movement, and took control. Total time, 8 seconds. Bill pinned the man to the ground while using his radio. "Mrs. Patterson, threat neutralized. Main hallway secure." "Bill, how?" "Police ETA? 2 minutes. Copy. Maintaining position." When police arrived, Bill was still controlling the man in professional restraint position. He handed over the man, set the axe aside, and took hands-up position. "Officer, I'm William Thompson, school custodian. Intruder neutralized, no injuries." The lead officer looked at Bill's stance, calm demeanor, professional language. "Sir, law enforcement background? Army, retired, what unit? 75th Rangers." The officer nodded with respect. "Copy that, Sergeant. Good work." Everything changed from that moment. When children came out of classrooms, they saw Bill, the same kind Uncle Bill, but with different energy. Teachers began looking at him differently. When parents arrived, they showed Bill different respect. "Bill," said third-grade teacher Mrs. Rodriguez, how did you know what to do?" "Mrs. Rodriguez, the children are safe. That's what matters." "But how did you know what to do?" Bill smiled. "Old habits die hard." That evening, Principal Patterson called Bill to her office. "Bill, today you saved the school. You saved the children." "Mrs. Patterson, I just did my job." "This wasn't a normal job. You never mentioned your military background." Bill sat in the chair. "The past is past. I'm a janitor. That's my identity. But today you were a warrior." "Mrs. Patterson," Bill said gently, "I've always been a warrior. But now I protect children instead of country." Patterson was moved. "Bill, the community should learn this story. Number I want to be Bill the custodian. But parents should know how safe their children are," Bill thought. "If it's necessary for safety, maybe." The story leaked to local news. School custodian stops intruder, former Army Ranger protects students. Bill reluctantly gave an interview. "Mr. Thompson, how did you stay so calm? Training never leaves you, but what's really important is love for children. You've worked at this school for 40 years. What do these children mean to you?" "These children are like my grandchildren. Protecting them is natural instinct." The interview went viral. Bill became an overnight hero, but he remained the same, humble, dedicated, protective. A week later, there was a school board meeting. Bill was given special recognition. "William Thompson, 40 years of service, ultimate protection of our students." Standing ovation. Bill was embarrassed but also proud. In his speech, he said simple words: "These children are our future. Protecting them is our duty." From that day on, Bill's role changed. Still a custodian, but also unofficial security advisor. Teachers asked him safety questions. "Bill, how can we improve emergency procedures? Practice, 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 and calm leadership. How can we teach children safety without fear? Show them that strong adults protect them. Confidence, not fear." The community began showing Bill different respect. Parents sent their children to school with confidence. "If Mr. Thompson is at school, children are safe," they said. 3 months later, a security expert from the state came to evaluate the school. He spoke with Bill. "Mr. Thompson, your military background is impressive. Why don't you do consulting work?" "Because I'm here," Bill said simply. "These children are my responsibility." "But financially?" "Sir, money isn't important. Purpose is important. My purpose is keeping these children safe. The expert was impressed. It's rare to see such dedication. Not rare. Love for children is universal. 6 months later, Bill's story reached national news. The Guardian, 67-year-old custodian with Ranger training, hundreds of interview requests came. Bill was selective. Only the message matters, he told Mrs. Patterson. Veterans are useful. Schools need protection. Children are priority. In a major TV interview, he gave a consistent message. Military service prepared me for life, but love for children motivates me for protection. What moment are you most proud of? Every day children go home safely. That's my achievement. Bill's fame brought unexpected consequences. Veteran organizations contacted him. Bill, do school security consulting, they said. I'm a custodian, Bill replied. Not consulting, daily protection. But schools from the district began asking Bill for advice. He formed an informal network with veteran custodians and security personnel. Schools need people like us, Bill said at a veteran meeting. We understand protection. But most schools don't appreciate our experience. Then it's our job to prove our value, quietly, professionally. The local veteran group made Bill honorary president. He accepted, but made his priorities clear. Children first, recognition second. A year later, Bill's impact was clear. School district security protocols improved, veteran hiring increased, and community confidence rose. They called it the Bill effect. But for Bill, what mattered was his daily routine. 6 a.m. arrival, clean hallways, protect children, 6 p.m. departure. Some things never change, he would say. Good things. As Mrs. Patterson approached retirement, she asked Bill, Bill, are you thinking about retirement too? Mrs. Patterson, Rangers never retire. They just find new missions. What's your mission? Keeping these children safe until the mission is complete. When will it be complete? Bill smiled. Never. Always new children, always new protection needed. Today, Bill Thompson is 70 years old, still a custodian at Oakwood Elementary, 43 years of service. But now he's not just a cleaner. He's a guardian. In his office are photos, friends from his Ranger unit, and pictures taken with school children, past and present in harmony. Bill, says young teacher Miss Garcia, children see you as a hero. Miss Garcia, I'm not a hero, I'm just a protector. What's the difference? Hero is temporary, protector is permanent. Bill's influence went beyond the school. A district-wide veteran appreciation program began. They called it the Thompson Initiative. Veterans are valuable assets in schools, said the program description. Experience, dedication, protective instinct. But for Bill, recognition wasn't important. Daily impact was important. During his morning rounds, he thinks, I've walked these hallways for 40-plus years, but the mission has never changed. Protect children, serve community, stay humble. During his evening departure, he reflects, did children go home safe today? Am I prepared for tomorrow? Is the mission continuing? The answers are always yes. Bill Thompson served his country for 30 years. He served his school for 43 years. Different uniforms, same heart. And every day is a new opportunity to protect a new generation. Sometimes heroism comes in war. Sometimes it comes in school hallways. Bill Thompson has experienced both and honors both. So tell me, have you ever discovered that someone ordinary looking at school or work has an extraordinary past? That custodian, that guard, that worker, maybe they carry incredible stories like Bill too. If this story moved you, subscribe to The Real Tale. We're here to honor everyday protectors because real heroes aren't flashy. They're in quiet, consistent, daily protection. See you in the next story. And remember, sometimes the greatest warriors protect the most precious things: children.